Enda Kenny, if you're heading out there, as you may very likely be as the Taoiseach of this country, what's your plan?
First of all, if it wasn't so serious, I'd be amused at what I've just heard here. When Micheál Martin speaks of intelligent diplomacy, he was a central member of the government that could not tell the truth about the IMF being here in Ireland. He couldn't tell the truth about that. It took the governor of the central bank in a phone call to inform the Irish people that the IMF had landed. Now, I've already been to Brussels and I've already been to Berlin. Some might deem it as photo shoots for their own purposes. I think it's only right and proper that as the leader of a major party here, that I should inform both the President of the Commission and responding to an invitation from Chancellor Merkel of our priorities. And those priorities are this. This was a bad deal for Ireland and a bad deal for Europe. We believe that this deal has to be renegotiated on the basis of the interest rate and on the basis of the cost structure of the banks. I agree that this cannot be done bilaterally or by any one individual. It's got to be done on a cross-European basis with consent from all of the members. The debate is shifting. I made the point after coming back from Berlin that if the European Central Bank require banks here to sell their assets at fire sale prices, then the policy of Micheál Martin and the Fianna Fáil party comes into play. Write whatever checks are necessary for banks. This is a penal taxation level and would break the Irish people.
You all agree on the tax, trying to get the interest level down. But if you're out there, Enda Kenny, negotiating, what are you looking for? I mean, if you go for 1%, that saves you about 450 million, which we can do with, but we're spending it every 6 weeks at the moment.
Well, I think in your earlier question, we actually dealt with some of this. We don't actually know the scale of the truth or the chasm of the indebtedness that's there. The stress tests for solvency and liquidity will be finished in Ireland by the end of March. They're already being conducted in European countries and European banks. It may well be that when the full scale of this is actually known, European countries may change their attitudes in terms of the kind of bailout deal that's been available for Ireland.
We're listening to